Welcome, everyone. If you're here, you're probably getting ready for your Texas driver's license written test. It can be a little intimidating, but with the right preparation, you'll be on the road in no time. Did you know that to pass, you need to get at least 80% of the questions right? It's a tough test, and many people fail it on their first try, and even multiple times. That's why we're here to help you study smart and pass with confidence. The key to learning this information is repetition. Don't just listen once. I encourage you to listen to this script over and over, while you're driving, walking, or just relaxing. This is your personal study guide, and the more you hear it, the more the information will stick. Let's get started with 50 essential questions and answers based on the official Texas Driver's Handbook. Question 1. What does a flashing red traffic light mean? A. The light is broken. B. You must slow down and proceed with caution. C. You must come to a complete stop and proceed when it is safe. The correct answer is C. Treat a flashing red light like a stop sign. Stop completely and proceed when it is safe. Question 2. How far should you park from a fire hydrant? A. At least 15 feet. B. At least 20 feet. C. At least 30 feet. The correct answer is A. You must park at least 15 feet from a fire hydrant to ensure it's accessible for emergency use. Question 3. What does a solid yellow line on your side of the roadway mean? A. You may pass if the road is clear. B. No passing is allowed. C. You are in a passing zone. The correct answer is B. A solid yellow line on your side of the road means passing is prohibited. Question 4. You must use your headlights from A. 30 minutes after sunset to 30 minutes before sunrise. B. Sunset to sunrise. C. 1 hour after sunset to 1 hour before sunrise. The correct answer is A. Headlights are required from 30 minutes after sunset to 30 minutes before sunrise, or anytime visibility is less than 1,000 feet. Question 5. What should you do when approaching a school bus with flashing red lights and an extended stop sign? A. Slow down and pass carefully. B. Stop from both directions unless on a divided highway with a median. C. Only stop if there are children on your side of the road. The correct answer is B. You must stop in both directions unless you are on a divided highway with a physical median separating the lanes. Question 6. When is it safe to return to your lane after passing another vehicle? A. When you can see the vehicle's headlights in your rearview mirror. B. After you have passed the vehicle's front bumper. C. When the other driver flashes their lights at you. The correct answer is A. It is safe to return to your lane when you can see the entire vehicle you passed, including its headlights, in your rearview mirror. Question 7. If you are driving slower than the flow of traffic on a multi-lane highway, you should A. Drive in the farthest left lane. B. Drive in the center lane. C. Drive in the right-hand lane. The correct answer is C. Slower traffic should always stay in the right-hand lane. Question 8. What is the legal blood alcohol concentration, BAC, limit for a driver over 21 in Texas? A. 0.05%. B. 0.08%. C. 0.10%. The correct answer is B. The legal limit for drivers 21 and older is 0.08%. Question 9. What does a broken white line on the roadway indicate? A. No passing allowed. B. Lane changes are permitted. C. You must stay in your lane. The correct answer is B. A broken white line means you can change lanes safely, as traffic is moving in the same direction. Question 10. How many days do you have to report a change of address to the Texas DPS? A. 10 days. B. 30 days. C. 60 days. The correct answer is B. You must notify the Texas Department of Public Safety, DPS, within 30 days of a change of address. Question 11. What should you do if your gas pedal gets stuck? A. Turn off the ignition immediately. B. Shift to neutral and apply the brakes. C. Pump the pedal until it comes loose. The correct answer is B. Shifting to neutral will disengage the engine from the wheels, allowing you to safely apply the brakes and pull over. Question 12. When parking uphill with a curb, you should turn your front wheels. A. Toward the curb. B. Away from the curb. C. Parallel to the curb. The correct answer is B. Turning your wheels away from the curb will cause the car to roll into the curb if the brakes fail, preventing it from rolling into traffic. Question 13. If you are pulled over by a police officer, you should A. Get out of your car and approach the officer. B. Stay in your car and keep your hands on the steering wheel. C. Honk the horn to get their attention. The correct answer is B. Staying in your vehicle with your hands on the wheel is the safest and most recommended procedure. Question 14. What does a flashing yellow arrow on a traffic signal mean? A. You must stop and wait for the green light. B. You may turn left after yielding to oncoming traffic and pedestrians. C. You have the right of way for a left turn. The correct answer is B. A flashing yellow arrow means you can turn left, but you must yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians first. Question 15. When driving in heavy fog, you should use your A. High beams. B. Low beams. C. Parking lights. The correct answer is B. High beams reflect off the fog, making it harder to see. Low beams provide better visibility. Question 16. A solid white line on the roadway indicates A. You may cross to change lanes. B. The edge of the roadway or a separation of lanes. C. No passing allowed. The correct answer is B. A solid white line marks the edge of the road or separates lanes moving in the same direction, and you should not cross it to change lanes. Question 17. What is the minimum signaling distance before a turn in Texas? A. 50 feet. B. 100 feet. C. 200 feet. The correct answer is B. You must signal at least 100 feet before making a turn or changing lanes. Question 18. What is the legal punishment for a first-time DWI offense in Texas? A. A fine of up to $2,000 and/or jail time. B. Community service. C. Mandatory attendance at a driver's education course. The correct answer is A. A first-time DWI can result in a fine of up to $2,000 and up to 180 days in jail. Question 19. What does a red and white triangular sign with the tip pointing down mean? A. Stop. B. Yield. C. Do not enter. The correct answer is B. This is a standard yield sign. Question 20. If you have a collision, the law requires you to exchange your driver's license information with A. Witnesses. B. Security guards. C. Others involved in the collision. The correct answer is C. You are legally required to stop and exchange information with anyone else involved in the collision. Question 21. When two vehicles from different directions arrive at the same time at a four-way stop, who has the right of way? A. The vehicle on the left. B. The vehicle on the right. C. The vehicle that is going straight. The correct answer is B. The vehicle on the right has the right of way. Question 22. What should you do when a pedestrian with a white cane is crossing the street? A. Honk to alert them of your presence. B. Stop and wait for them to cross. C. Proceed slowly and with caution. The correct answer is B. You must always stop and yield the right of way to a pedestrian using a white cane or a guide dog. Question 23. When are you required to use your turn signal? A. Only when changing lanes. B. Only when turning at an intersection. C. Whenever you plan to turn or change lanes. The correct answer is C. You must signal every time you turn or change lanes. Question 24. What is the maximum speed limit on a Texas urban highway unless otherwise posted? A. 55 miles per hour. B. 65 miles per hour. C. 75 miles per hour. The correct answer is C. The maximum speed limit on an urban highway is generally 75 miles per hour, though it may be lower in some areas. Question 25. If you are following a large truck, you should A. Drive in the truck's blind spot to be safe. B. Stay far enough back so you can see the truck's side mirrors. C. Drive close behind the truck to save gas. The correct answer is B. By staying far enough back to see the truck's side mirrors, you are visible to the driver and have more time to react. Question 26. The implied consent law in Texas means you have agreed to A. Take a defensive driving course. B. A chemical test for alcohol. C. A written knowledge test. The correct answer is B. By operating a vehicle in Texas, you have given implied consent to a chemical test for alcohol if you are arrested for DWI. Question 27. What should you do if your vehicle begins to hydroplane? A. Accelerate and turn your steering wheel. B. Ease your foot off the gas and steer straight. C. Brake hard and turn sharply. The correct answer is B. The safest way to regain control is to ease off the gas, steer straight, and avoid using your brakes. Question 28. You are on a 2-lane road and see an emergency vehicle with its sirens on approaching from behind. What should you do? A. Speed up to get out of the way. B. Pull over to the right and stop. C. Stop where you are and wait for the vehicle to pass. The correct answer is B. The move over law requires you to move over or slow down for emergency vehicles. Pull over to the right and stop. Question 29. What does a flashing yellow traffic light at an intersection mean? A. Stop and wait for a green light. B. Slow down and proceed with caution. C. Stop, then proceed when safe. The correct answer is B. A flashing yellow light is a warning to slow down and be cautious. Question 30. When can you cross a solid double yellow line? A. To pass another vehicle. B. To make a U-turn. C. To make a left turn into a driveway or private road. The correct answer is C. Crossing a solid double yellow line is permitted only to make a left turn into a driveway, alley, or private road. Question 31. What is the purpose of the 2-second rule when following another vehicle? A. To ensure you are in the correct lane. B. To ensure a safe following distance. C. To gauge your speed. The correct answer is B. The 2-second rule helps you maintain a safe following distance under normal conditions. Question 32. If a traffic light is not working, you should A. Proceed with caution. B. Treat the intersection as a 4-way stop. C. Go as fast as you can to get through. The correct answer is B. A non-working traffic light should be treated as a 4-way stop sign. Question 33. When you approach a railroad crossing with flashing lights and bells, you must A. Stop and wait until the lights stop flashing and the bells stop ringing. B. Proceed slowly if you don't see a train. C. Stop, look, and listen, then proceed if you are sure there is no train. The correct answer is A. You must stop and wait until the signals indicate it is safe to proceed. Question 34. What is the speed limit in a residential area unless otherwise posted? A. 20 miles per hour. B. 25 miles per hour. C. 30 miles per hour. The correct answer is C. The standard speed limit in a residential area in Texas is 30 miles per hour unless otherwise posted. Question 35. What does a diamond-shaped sign indicate? A. A regulatory sign. B. A warning sign. C. A stop sign. The correct answer is B. Diamond-shaped signs are warning signs, alerting you to potential hazards ahead. Question 36. When you are driving and a dust storm blows across the freeway, you should A. Turn on your high beams. B. drive faster to get out of the storm. C. Slow down, pull off the road, and turn off your lights. The correct answer is C. The safest thing to do is to pull over and wait for the dust to clear, as visibility will be severely reduced. Question 37. What is the move over law in Texas? A. You must move over for all vehicles. B. You must slow down or move over a lane for stopped emergency vehicles. C. You must drive in the left lane to get out of the way. The correct answer is B. The move over law requires drivers to either move over a lane or slow down when approaching a stopped emergency vehicle with flashing lights. Question 38. What does a solid white line on the right side of the road signify? A. The shoulder of the road. B. A bicycle lane. C. The edge of the roadway. The correct answer is C. A solid white line marks the edge of the roadway. Question 39. When must a driver yield to a pedestrian? A. Only at a marked crosswalk. B. At all times. C. Only when the pedestrian is in a group. The correct answer is B. You must always yield to pedestrians. Question 40. What does a red arrow on a traffic signal mean? A. You may turn in that direction after a full stop. B. You may not turn in that direction. C. The signal is about to turn green. The correct answer is B. A red arrow means you cannot turn in that direction. Question 41. What is the legal requirement for a child under 8 years old and under 4 feet 9 inches tall? A. They must wear a seatbelt. B. They must be secured in a child passenger safety seat. C. They must be in the back seat. The correct answer is B. A child under 8 years old and under 4 feet 9 inches tall must be secured in a child safety seat. Question 42. What is the basic speed law in Texas? A. You must always drive at the posted speed limit. B. You must never drive faster than is safe for current conditions. C. You may drive at any speed as long as you are not causing an accident. The correct answer is B. The basic speed law states that you may never drive faster than is safe for current road, traffic, and weather conditions, regardless of the posted speed limit. Question 43. When are you allowed to use a handheld wireless communication device while driving in Texas? A. When in a school zone. B. When the vehicle is stopped. C. Only to report a genuine emergency. The correct answer is C. It is illegal to use a handheld wireless device while driving, except in the case of a genuine emergency. Question 44. What should you do if your brakes fail while driving? A. Shift to a lower gear and pump the brake pedal. B. Steer to the side of the road and turn off the engine. C. Honk the horn and coast to a stop. The correct answer is A. Shifting to a lower gear and pumping the brake pedal may help build up enough pressure to stop. Question 45. What does a yellow arrow on a traffic signal mean? A. You must stop. B. The protected turn is ending and the signal is about to turn red. C. The signal is about to turn green. The correct answer is B. A yellow arrow indicates that the protected turn is ending and you should be prepared to stop. Question 46. What is the penalty for not wearing a seatbelt in Texas? A. A warning. B. A fine. C. A license suspension. The correct answer is B. Failure to wear a seatbelt can result in a fine. Question 47. What does a white and black regulatory sign with a red slash through a symbol mean? A. The action is mandatory. B. The action is permitted. C. The action is prohibited. The correct answer is C. A red slash through a symbol indicates that the action shown is prohibited. Question 48. The right-of-way rules apply to A. All vehicles but not pedestrians. B. All vehicles and pedestrians. C. Pedestrians only. The correct answer is B. Right-of-way rules apply to all vehicles and pedestrians. Question 49. What should you do before backing out of a driveway? A. Look over your right shoulder through the rear window. B. Only use your mirrors. C. Only rely on your rear view mirror. The correct answer is A. You should always look over your right shoulder through the rear window to check for hazards and your blind spots before backing up. Question 50. What is the purpose of the Texas Driver's Handbook? A. To provide a list of all traffic laws. B. To help you qualify for a Texas driver's license and become a safer driver. C. To provide information for lawyers. The correct answer is B. The handbook's primary purpose is to help you pass the test and become a safer driver. So there you have it, 50 practice questions to help you get ready for your test. For more questions, practice tests, and other study resources, head over to DMVTestMaster.com. Remember, the key to passing is preparation. Use DMVTestMaster.com to prepare with confidence, study smart, and you'll be on the road with your new license in no time. Good luck!